Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are having your session 5 of week 2 via Nurture International School online support system. Our today's lesson is the sour grapes. Let's read about the poem. The poem Sour Grapes is based on a fable by Aesop. And what is a fable? It is an imaginary tale or myth. And what is myth? Myth is an invented story that is used to shed light on any social matter. And who was Aesop? Aesop was an ancient Greek author famous for the fables. Okay, so this sour grapes is also a fable, and the fables usually have moral messages. So you will see a moral message in this poem as well. Here are a few difficult words from the poem. The first one is trotte, which means move fairly fast. The next one is ripe. Ripe means completely developed and ready to be eaten. Snatch, to take something or someone away by force. And heave, which means to produce. Let me repeat the words: trotting, ripe, snatch, and heave. The, the Sour Grapes is a story about the fox and the grapes. Okay, now let's begin with the summary. It was a sunny day, and Fox was walking across the fields. Soon he came to a vineyard. As he came nearer, he could see some bunches of juicy grapes. The fox looked carefully around him. He had to make sure that he was safe from the hunters. He decided to steal some before anyone came along. He jumped upwards, but he could not reach the grapes. He jumped again as high as he could. He still could not reach them. The grapes were just too high for him. He was not ready to give up. He backed off, took some running steps, and leapt into the air towards the grapes. Again he failed to reach them. It was getting dark and he was getting angry. His legs hurt with all that running and jumping. At last he stopped trying. As he walked away, he said to himself, "I don't really want those grapes. I am sure they are too sour to eat." So you see, um, the fox really wanted to have them, but when he could not reach them, what did he say? He said that the grapes are sour. Okay, so the lesson that you get from this story is, sometimes when we cannot get what we want, we pretend that it's not worth having. Okay, here are a few more morals that you can get from the story. You can also interpret your own meaning after reading the poem. The lesson that we learn through this interesting story is that it is natural for us to dislike or scorn something that is not within our reach. It's easy to despise or hate what you cannot have. So, as we have seen in the poem, in this fable, that the fox, after the futile efforts to reach some grapes, scorns them as being sour. So he did not work hard to get them. Rather, he just said that the grapes are sour, and he went away. So the story teaches us to work hard to achieve our goals instead of pretending that it is not worth the try. So students, this is it about the story. You need to read the poem again, and you can have your own meaning from the story. If you are still confused about anything, you can always ask me. Okay, students, thank you very much.